Hello everyone, welcome to Tips and Tricks by Mansi. I would like to thank you all wholeheartedly for loving my posts and videos. Today I am going to share different types of essay structures for different question types. To begin with, let's start with the opinion based question type. We can give our opinions in three ways, right? We can either agree or disagree, or probably we can partially agree. To start with, let's talk about agree or disagree types question, where it is clearly asked whether you agree or disagree, or they've left it to you to take one stand. We need to write four paragraphs in this question type. First would be introduction, second and third would be two body paragraphs, and fourth would be conclusion. It is always recommended to start introduction with passive voice, like it is thought by or it is considered by. This way, you will be able to show your grammatical range and impress the examiner. Then comes first body paragraph. You can start by saying firstly, then talk about the first point, and then in other words, and then explain your first point. In your second body paragraph, you again need to talk about the same thing, like so both the body paragraphs would be either on agree or disagree. And then uh, fourth paragraph would be conclusion, wherein I always recommend others to start with gerund. Gerund is nothing but a word made up of verb plus ing, which is not used as verb. In fact, it is used as noun. For example, I am cooking food right now. So here cooking is used as a verb. But if I say cooking has helped me burst out stress. So here cooking is used as a noun. I hope you understand. Don't worry, I'll be making a video on gerund very soon. Next is same opinion based question type, but then here we'll be talking about agree partially. Here we again have four body paragraphs. First is introduction, fourth is conclusion, and then in between two body paragraphs. But here introduction would be different. It is thought by, then you're paraphrasing the question. Then you can say I believe, explain your point, but, and then explain your other point. In second and third body paragraphs, here we'll be using two different situations. Like in the second body paragraph, we'll talk about the positive side of that situation. In the third body paragraph, we will talk about the negative part of the situation, and then conclusion followed by gerund. In first body paragraph, we can start with to begin with, and then connector moreover. In the second body paragraph, we will use however to show that in this body paragraph we will be contradicting our first body paragraph, and then additionally to explain another point. Then comes advantages and disadvantages question type. Here again four paragraphs would be made: introduction, last one is conclusion, and then two body paragraphs. This type of question is like where you will be asked both advantages and disadvantages. Again, paraphrase the question, then write there are numerous benefits but drawbacks too. This way, you would be able to explain both the points easily. In your first body paragraph, you can write one of the benefits is, in another word, another advantage of, as a result. Then, third, that is your second body paragraph, you can write on the other hand. Then, explain your other point. Firstly, moreover, secondly, consequently, and then in conclusion, use gerund. Try to learn these templates. These things would really help you in examination to fill up the blanks very easily. You will not waste your time thinking which connector to use and where to use. Next is advantage or disadvantage question, where you have to either talk about advantage or disadvantage. First is again here four paragraphs. First introduction, last one conclusion, second and third on two body paragraphs. Here we will, in both the body paragraphs, we will talk about only advantage or disadvantage. So 2 points each for each body paragraph. Like in the first body paragraph, talk about two advantages. In the second body paragraph, talk about two advantages, or vice versa. Next comes problem or solution question. Here again we'll be using four paragraphs. First introduction, last one conclusion, and then two body paragraphs. We will first paraphrase the question, and then we can start. There are many problems but can be resolved by, and then discuss some problems over here, like one or two problems which you are going to discuss later in the essay. Then we'll start with first body paragraph, and we can write firstly, explain a point, secondly, and then explain a point. Here we will purely talk about problems over here. Then in the second body paragraph, we will talk about the effective solutions, because in the above paragraph we mentioned problems, so obviously we have to write solution here. We can write one way we can solve this problem, explain it, and then the another method. Again, fourth one, conclusion. Next question type is advantages outweigh disadvantages, or vice versa. Here again, we'll start with introduction. Like in I believe there are benefits than drawbacks of, or it is more advantageous in spite of certain drawbacks, or vice versa. In this type of question, in spite of using four paragraphs, we will use five paragraphs, because we will make first two body paragraphs on advantages or disadvantages, and the third body paragraph on the part which weighs lesser than the other one. Like for example, first two would be, if first two are on advantages, the third body paragraph would be on disadvantage, or if first two body paragraphs are on disadvantages, then we'll talk about advantages in the third body paragraph. The last one is conclusion. We can use connectors like in addition, moreover, nevertheless, however. You can choose between nevertheless, however, but it is really important to use these words at the right position. Furthermore, to explain your point even further. Next comes both the views and opinion type question. In the question it will be mentioned, discuss both the views and give your opinion. So don't make the mistake of just writing both the views, thinking that you have explained both the views. No, it is not like that. You have to make 5 paragraphs in all in this essay. First would be introduction, last one would be conclusion. First body paragraph would be on the first view. Second body paragraph would be on the other view, and the third body paragraph would be on your opinion. This will make your essay much clearer to examiner, and I'm sure with this format you will be able to fetch better bands. Do read all these linkers, these are really important. Linkers and connectors, you will be able to write even better essays with the use of these linkers, and you will not make the mistake of overusing these words. To what extent do you agree? We've already discussed. Again, I discussed it previously. Either you can completely agree or completely disagree, or you can say I do agree, however, then put to another point. Last but not the least is positive or negative development. Always take one stand only. If they've asked you, is it a positive or negative development? Take one stand, either positive side or the negative side. And if is or should is there in the question, take one stand. So if they've asked, is this a right, is this the right thing, or is this really important? So always say yes or no. No. So it means you have to take one stand. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm pretty sure that you all will be really uh, writing even better essays now. And if you have any issues, any problem, do comment in the comment box. I'll try to give further explanations. Thank you so much.